Alrighty. Hello, folks.
Alright.
Here we are
So this is what it's come to.
on a cold October evening with drinking hot tea, like classy gentlemen gamers that we are.
Just like Simon Belmont would have done.
Yes.
He, little known fact, he loves a piping hot tea with his wall chicken. Alright, so
Brewed in holy water.
So I have beaten level 5 of Bloodlines, and now we're jumping back in. 6 is going to be a little bit dicey, but hold up your hands and lend me your energy, folks. We're going to get through this one, don't worry.
So this is... Where are we now?
We are now in the beautiful Versailles Palace.
Isn't the last level in England?
It's a Castle Prosperina in England, yeah.
That's why we're drinking tea.
Hell yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm not too worried about 5.
Alright.
5 I'm gonna do. So last time we talked a big hot game about how we're halfway through. Don't worry about it, guys. Just come and join us next time. We'll get through the other half of the game. So there's actually 2 levels left. Something that I didn't know beforehand is that a Bloodlines.
Right, it's not like the typical
8,
NES game with 8 levels.
Yeah.
Which was usually like kind of done as like a bonus incentive because a lot of those games were started out as like arcade conversions.
Yeah.
And arcade games usually had 5 levels, so when you get like the inferior looking NES version, be like, well, there's 3 extra levels though.
Exactly.
But
It's
this game was made from the ground up for the blast processor.
blast processing. Is blast processing is a blast processing not the stupidest fucking marketing gimmick like pretty much ever? Because
Look at that skeleton.
There's nothing like
They're missing sprites.
they are. God, they're like sawed in half or some shit. I can get through this without too much difficulty. It's just a pain in the ass having to deal with this guy.
I mean, they used to
there we go.
list games by saying how much mega power they have. So, you know, there have been worse gimmicks than blast processing.
I don't know though. Blast processing is way up there.
I guess so, but it's like, you know, the mega power thing was printed on the freaking cartridges, like
The mega powers,
6
brother!
mega power. These fuckers are annoying, aren't they?
I honestly can't fucking stand them.
What is it? A plant? Is it a mantis? Is it a plantis?
No, just like the big swoop that they do. Like design-wise, they're other. Why do I always forget the first one? Design-wise, they're just some big old like a plant weirdos. Not too worried about that, and it's also not the first kind of enemy design in Bloodlines that takes some liberties based on classic like monster movies. If you will recall Gear Man boss from the last level, yeah. Bloodlines was a bit more of an experimental title, but I do love it for it.
I mean, it's the first ever Castlevania that takes place after like the 19th century.
Yeah.
Like what we would consider sort of contemporary, where they had cars and gun and like, you know, automatic weapons.
Fuck off. And as we're going to see today, machine gun knights actually.
What is this, Resident Evil 4?
Right?
At least I don't throw sticks of dynamite at you. So I was after our last session, really got into went on a Castlevania binge.
Oh hell yeah!
Replayed Symphony of the Night. On like the what do you call it? The version that was out in the PS4, the Requiem version.
Yeah. Bundled with Rondo. Yeah.
Yeah. And then played through Portrait of Ruin after that. So I got to see this fella several years later.
Mr. Eric Picard.
Yes.
Motherfucker!
What an asshole!
Yeah.
Jesus.
I am getting very vocal right now, sorry.
No, it's like, that's a cheap ass enemy. Like,
good thing you can stun lock the shit out of him.
If I was playing Symphony of the Night and I was Alucard, I would still be frustrated with that enemy. Even like leveling up and like level grinding ad nauseum. It's a shame that the Requiem version of Symphony of the Night didn't include the bonus stages that they included in the Saturn version. Because those were set to Vampire Killer and Bloody Tears too. So.
So the version for the PS4 doesn't have Maria?
No, it has Maria, but it doesn't have like the bonus areas. Like
okay.
there was like a weird garden thing and a really dark. Oh, our hors d'oeuvres are ready. I'll be right back.
I will entertain the folks. So my favorite thing about Castlevania is how you can just poke a fucking skeleton with a big old spear or some kind of whip, and it falls apart in spite of the fact that you wouldn't think that would damage its body. It's not really going to, you know, fuck it up in any proper way. Like it's got no blood to lose or lash away. Their bones are probably strong enough to resist a couple good pokes if they're walking by themselves. But you know what? I guess that's just a testament to how strong a Belmont is, and you know you've got to love a good, strong, capable protagonist. You want to play as someone who feels cool and tough to play as. Fuck! Eric's mother is here right now, so I should probably stop cursing quite so loudly.
That's okay. I brought you some wall chicken.
Thank you. So, do you remember from back in... Fuck. Do you remember how from back in Castlevania 1, when we did the playthrough of that, we got to the fantastic room where flea men get dropped on you.
Yeah.
And then I started talking about how you have to hit these bastards the second that they hit the ground, because if you don't, you are dead, just because they're going to swarm you.
Still true here?
So they brought it back pretty hard in this. It's not quite as unforgiving, because they take a bit longer to start bouncing around, but the basic rules still apply. Not so bad. I got through that without taking any hits. Fuck this room. Fuck this room. Okay, let's just go for it. Oh, fuck off. Now what I didn't know beforehand, since it was the first time that I had gotten to this room, is you have to slightly walk forward as you're dropping down here. Because this, oh, thank you. This revolving, stairwell is constantly pushing you slightly to the left. And I also figured out how to get past this bastard without too much difficulty, so we're gonna be fine. The second that he jumps over you is when you need to get all the way to the other side so you can avoid that big old grappling arm. Because otherwise that punch doesn't tickle. I promise you. That grapple, if it hits you, the damage is big. Okay, we're fine, We are completely fine. I don't even think jumping there is that necessary. Okay. Great commentary that I'm giving right now. Okay, alright. I sure do love these big fucking suits of armor. They give me plenty to talk about.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Pain in the ass and not even
really that interesting. I mean,
yeah,
they're
design-wise.
Yeah, they're fine, I guess. Now these big guys here take a while to do their downswing, but if it hits and if you're not able to stun lock them well, then you got some hurt coming at you.
I hurt myself today.
Trying to fight the Belmonts. Fuck! Now, look at this amazing design.
It's Gizmo Duck.
The greatest shame of my life is being killed by that putz. Now, Eric, please tell me about your recent adventures with the T800 in MK11.
It is quite awesome. They make a lot of like the intros make a lot of references to Arnold's movies actually, which is really amusing.
Good.
You have like
not just a Terminator movies.
No, not just Terminator. Like Johnny Cage does the whole like to be or not to be from Last Action Hero.
Oh, okay, good.
And then yeah, like they went with the cheesy Arnold movies for the references too. Like, oh, it's Two-Face.
Okay, so for this motherfucker here, as I found out, you have to wait for him to have his faces on. Okay, you have to wait for his faces to come off the screen, then take a couple pokes at that big holy grail looking thing.
Is it a face or is it a cup?
Background there. If you get the opportunity to do so, because you don't always do. Thanks to these little blasts going on here. There we go. I got stuck on this part for a good long bit, and I was going, how the fuck do I hurt this thing before knowing it's this cut portion?
Is this a boss or is this a sub-boss?
This is a sub-boss.
Oh, shit.
And I had more difficulty with this than some of the actual bosses.
Just because you don't know the weak when the weak spot.
I didn't know what I was doing for a while. Yeah. Fuck.
But you have to hit the weak spot for massive damage.
Massive damage. Don't worry. Yeah, I got him. Lol chicken time.
Yeah. And then one of Cabal's intros, well, with the Terminator, he's like, "Are you sure about that?" And then the Terminator's like, "Yes, show me your speed." And then Cabal says, "It's turbo time."
Ah!
So yeah, a lot of references to Arnold's cheesier movies.
I actually want the axe. There we go.
Yeah.
I need the axe for this next part.
But yeah, he's a quite awesome character.
I saw the gimmick with the endoskeleton during certain portions of the fight. Now I don't know who this lady is, but I'm sure that she is of some kind of significance. Maybe she's affiliated with.
She's a Mothra-fucker.
She is Mothra. That's true. Such a weird fucking choice.
I mean, giant insects are spooky, scary, you know.
Love it.
So Matt, how about I give you a good old password?
I would appreciate that, but first I am going to try to use a continue and take another crack at this. One of the nice things about Bloodlines is that the continue system is fairly generous, where it doesn't pop you off at
the beginning of the world.
Stage. Yeah.
That is nice.
If I do run out of continues, and it looks like this playthrough is going to go horribly, and Mothra is the end of my career, then yes, we can see about getting me some help.
I didn't get through Mothra.
Oh yeah, I've beaten her on my own time, for sure.
Marie Antoinette or whatever you want to call her.
Good old.
We are in France. This is France.
Yes. No, Elizabeth Bartley is who I'm not looking forward to having to be.
Yeah.
Because I think you still have to fight Dracula after. Yeah.
So, I think it was in this, like, in a little, like, e-booklet that comes with this collection, that they bring up a good question. It's like, if Elizabeth Bartley is Dracula's niece, does that make her Alucard's cousin?
Yep. 100%. Yeah! Too bad she never really comes back after this.
I mean, Yeah. So I also played through Layers of Fear.
Oh!
Please excuse me, folks, but the most unsatisfying thing would be to not beat this game at all. Castle Proserpina.
There we go.
So that was absolutely terrifying.
Almost as terrifying as this giant blood red moon.
Yes, almost.
I'm getting spooked just to walk in here. However, with that being said, the fucking track of this level is just mint.
Oh,
I love this.
Yeah. What the hell is that? Is that a Medusa head that shoots projectiles at you?
Yeah, it's a bit of
the audacity of this fucking thing, eh? Like,
it's a bit of a twist on the Medusa head formula. Yeah.
as if they weren't annoying enough already.
Yeah.
Collapsing bridge, a staple of Castlevania. Oh boy, this area.
Look at this. Now, do you know about this area?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is not a surprise to you.
The Genesis's answer to the Mode 7 area of Super Castlevania 4, I guess.
Yeah.
As far as the visual gimmick goes. Yeah, it's
Now, as you will notice, I am actually truly visible and truly present, from what I can understand, on the bottom screen, because I am quite off this platform in the middle. So what you really have to look out for is what you can see down there.
But if you, yeah.
But
because it looks like you can just hop off that platform and onto the floor, except.
But once you jump over onto the opposite platform here, then it kicks you over to the middle, or something. I'm still not 100% on
you really have
perspective
to, like,
that I'm looking at.
You really have to, like, I don't know, think in almost like in an extra dimension in a way.
Yeah. I don't want to have to think. I like my video game without any thought put into it. Fuck! As I was saying.
See, folks, this is what happens when you don't think.
Oh, that's quite alright. I've gotten a little bit further than this on my own time. Now I just need to get a little bit further than this on camera. Everything's gonna be fucking dandy. No, it isn't. Like, I want to do nothing but praise this because it is a fun gimmick. Plus, I just like praising this this game. But holy shit, this is fucking trippy.
So if you go off the edge now, you'll be okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I like this or if I don't.
Yeah. If you jump off, if you look at the bottom and just jump off right when you're at the edge, you should be okay.
Yeah.
You'll reach it.
Yes.
Okay, now, okay.
Now I'm back on the bottom.
So you can go back a little bit and hop onto the platform. I mean, with your Eric Powers. I should change my name to that. Eric Powers.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Watch the bottom.
What
section?
Watch that. Always watch the bottom.
What'd you lose?
Oh, fucking wanna. Oh boy. Okay.
So now, yeah, okay, you can do that. Careful, watch out for the recoil.
Castlevania games are known for being difficult. It's not like it's a mortal sin if I'm struggling here.
It's an immortal sin.
It is.
Which was a song by Fight, the band put together by Rob Halford after he quit Judas Priest in the 90s.
Wow, thank you.
You piece of we haven't.
Mother.
Okay, that wasn't even like a miscalculation. That was just
that
recoil.
was just. Yeah.
We haven't gotten around to never dead in a while, so I needed to whip out some heavy metal trivia.
Yes. It's coming one day.
It'll be our white whale. We'll be ready to retire, and that's when we'll finally finish it.
Eric and I talked about this, and we did come to the conclusion that we would like to beat the games that we start. So we do intend to commit.
For those who care about watching Let's Plays of... See? That's how they get you.
Yes. That's how they get us. I can reload. I'm not too worried about it. Plus, we can edit some of this if we absolutely need to.
We can do a supercut of all the times you fall.
And I want to actually get that one up next time because I'm constantly hitting these candles by reflex.
Yeah.
Because I think to myself, worst case scenario, I'm gonna hit it. And I might lose a couple pips of ammo, but you know, it's the worst case scenario. And then you lose a 1-up. Okay, now if I fall here, then I just die. Okay, all the way to the other side first.
You can actually hop up from here onto the...
Yeah.
And then actually walk down the stairs like a good Simon Belmont that you are.
Which I probably should be taking more advantage of. And not be going...
Less guesswork.
Not be going gung-ho crazy.
After that second platform, you're going to want to jump because you're not... okay.
That was an honest error. It's okay.
Medusa!
That's okay. It's fine.
And the nerves of people like, I'm going to design this game super hard and give them limited continues.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised there's a password system.
Yes.
No such luck with a...
Always
with a Contra Hardcore. That game you gotta beat in one go.
Yeah, like it's almost a bit of a toss-up sometimes on which of the classic Konami franchises was actually the hardest. Because for just as many Castlevania games are absolutely fucked, there's an equally fucked Contra game that you can point at right after that. Yeah.
I mean, they tried their hardest to make it the hardest.
Boy, did they ever.
They're the hardest artist.
Now I think.
Yeah.
I should have just taken the initiative there. Yeah.
Or just jump forward and like
a climb straight down.
I mean, even if you jump forward, the recoil would hopefully set you back on the platform and not off the platform.
Yeah. Okay, this time I'm gonna stop doing this shit by reflex and actually try and get that 1-up.
Okay, so
it is currently not right above me.
But I think you're within the collision box to get it. Yep.
Hey, look. This shit is weird, man.
If you figure out that 1-up, then the best part about this whole area is that if you keep losing, you can keep trying, and you essentially have unlimited lives.
Yes. Yeah.
I think, right? Because if you get the 1-up, it's gonna keep respawning.
Yeah.
If you die.
One of the nice things about this game.
One of very few nice things.
Correct.
That the game helps you with. They probably knew. They were like, okay, you know what? Maybe we should give him a little bit of a break.
I didn't want to have to call Eric up earlier on today and go, hey, let's reschedule this again because I want to beat this game first. So I'm just kind of running into this, but we can figure it out.
Well, let's go get ourselves a Sega Genesis of the Game Genie.
What? Thank you again for this wall meat. This is delicious. Motherfucker! This is the kind of gamer fuel that I need to slay the night.
Mm-hmm. The gaming industry has unfortunately veered away from health pickups and more towards auto regeneration and stuff like that. Which is unfortunate because How cool would it be if they instead programmed it so that when you eat real food, you regenerate your health? It's like anorexia awareness. It's like, hey, you want to get through this game?
1, 2, yeah!
We got through this room, and then there was like that one last.
Yeah!
Hey Matt.
Yeah.
Do you have to push upwards or downwards to crouch?
Up to crouch.
Okay. So
Oh boy!
That's so you can't even like, you know, sit upside down and play it.
Oh my fucking god!
It's disorienting as hell, eh?
I love Castlevania!
It just doesn't love you back. That's the problem.
No, it doesn't, does it?
It's a very unrequited love. Unrequited. But I was.
Oh my fucking god!
No. Okay, spam save states or what?
If it comes down to it, I am going to beat this game. Fuck off. I am going to beat this game.
In Soviet Russia, game beats you.
God, this game. Actually, yes, this game is beating me. You are right.
In Soviet Transylvania, game beats you.
Oh my fuck. God fucking damn it.
Alright, Matt. Take a deep breath.
I'm so goddamn angry about Castlevania.
That's not gonna help you beat the level,
No,
though.
no it won't, will it? Go. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. I can reliably do this room. This room, perhaps a little bit more of a mix-up. I'm gonna stun lock this son of a bitch. Okay, okay.
So you can stun those things too, right?
Yeah. You can stun them, but you can't do anything else.
But like, if you absolutely need to slow it down for a moment.
Yeah.
What about with the holy water? Like,
well, we can try.
like you can keep it in. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those where the fire stays in one place. So
There's gotta be something.
you just gotta like, maybe try like just going for broke, just like jump.
I could try, yeah. Good, give it a shake.
Like if you time the jump for the first one right, I wonder if it syncs up with the other ones to just
Make it a workable yes. Always that force of habit. What can you do? What can you do? Well, I guess apart from break your habits.
We're okay.
We are fine. You're fine. It's a good thing we have this absolute slapper of a track to fall back on for enjoyment.
We're going to break this habit.
We are.
This habit here, man.
We are.
As
we sure are.
hard as we're going to break Elizabeth Bartlett. Bartley?
Elizabeth Bartley.
Bartlett.
Bottom Bartley.
Ms. Havisham.
Don't worry, that drop's okay. Don't worry.
Matt's talking to himself. He needs to give himself pep talks in this game. Okay, so jump from that one. You can't drop down. Yeah.
I need gamer fuel for my brain. Is what I need. Yeah, there we go. Up. I can do it that way. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Now I'm a real gamer.
Oh, okay. Jump.
Yeah.
Come on.
All good.
All right.
All good.
I like this level.
Fuck it. Now, to be fair, it's a bit of a toss-up in terms of like this or Castlevania 1 in terms of like who is the hardest final level, because they're both a little bit fucked.
Oh, careful.
All good.
So yeah, like time your jump to that second platform, and then like just hop your way from one to. To the other. To the other.
Yeah, no!
Okay. My idea was obviously terrible.
Aggressive approach also perhaps not working. Now get that one up and beat this game. First try, frame perfect, no continues. No more errors, no more hits at all. That was not planned.
No more one-ups.
No more.
Yeah, I wish you could play as Alucard, then you could just like turn into a bat, fly over everything.
Oh
And
yeah,
be
brother.
like, Daddy, why don't you love me?
I'm killing my boy.
They massacred I massacred my boy.
The only good thing that you've ever the best thing that you've ever given me, and I'm killing him. We had a good chance to have a talk about the finale to season 2, right? Because we
Didn't
watched a good bit of season 1 together.
Right, but we didn't. We haven't played a Castlevania game since watching season 2, right?
Right. Yeah. I was actually talking with Sammy about that because he has a very consistent gripe about there's no good adaptations of video games into other media, and oftentimes he is correct, but I think he still hasn't watched Castlevania, which I've mentioned to him is the best that anyone has ever done with a video game. Specifically, season 2 is the best anyone's done with a video game. I'm going to toss a little bit of holy water just to disrupt this bastard's pattern and see if I can make this work. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1.
Holy shit. You're in the zone.
Actually get this. Yeah!
Holy shit. Oh,
Yeah!
okay, this fucker. Joy. Okay, now we're getting into it.
Now we're okay.